The U.S. CDC has new recommendations on how long people should quarantine or isolate if they get exposed to COVID-19. A lot of what determines this is your vaccination status and how long ago you got your shots. Here's what the CDC recommends. Let's start with if you're a close contact of someone with COVID-19. If you've had your booster or got your shots recently, that's within 6 months for a second shot of Pfizer or Moderna, or within 2 months of a Johnson & Johnson shot, the CDC says you do not need to stay home, but you should wear a mask around others for at least 10 days and get tested after 5 days. If you are not vaccinated, not boosted, or it's been longer than 6 months since your second shot of Pfizer Moderna, or more than 2 months since your J&J shot, the CDC recommends you stay home for 5 days and wear a mask for 5 more days after that 5-day stay-at-home isolation is done. If you can't isolate, you should wear a mask for 10 days and still get tested after 5. If you yourself test positive for COVID-19, the answer is the same regardless of vaccination status. Stay home for 5 days. If you have no symptoms after that time, or your symptoms are improving, you can leave your house. The CDC still wants you to wear a mask for 5 more days after you're done isolating. Monday on NBC Nightly News, Dr. Anthony Fauci responded to the concern that these new guidelines might only be driven by worker shortages, not public health.
No, actually, we feel that it is safe to do that. If you look at the chance of getting a transmission in that second half of that 10-day period, it's considerably less than in those first few days. So on balance, if you look at the safety of the public and the need to have society not disrupted, this was a good choice.